et bienvenue à French Tweets. Hello and welcome to French Tweets. J'espère que vous allez bien. I hope you are doing good. Today we are going to talk about the French Language Proficiency Test, TEF Canada. There is an array of French proficiency tests in which TEF Canada is one of the most important when it comes to immigrating to Canada. TEF is an international benchmark to test your French knowledge and skills. It is awarded by CCIP, that is Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Paris, and is recognized by the federal government of Canada to test the fluency in French language in the immigration procedures. First, we'll see TEF and its different kinds. Second, we'll check what is the minimum level of French that is needed to write this examination. Third, we will be discussing about the structure and how one can prepare in the minimum possible time. Then we will be discussing about how to register yourself and finding the nearest test center. Then we will see the cost and its validity. We will also be discussing about the difference between eTEF and the paper-based TEF. Also, we'll try to analyze the most competitive parts of TEF Canada. TEF and its kinds. First, you have TEF Études, which is for studying in France. Then you have TEF Naturalisation, that is to obtain French nationality. Then comes TEF Carte de Résident, that is again to obtain French resident card. Then you have TEF Canada, that is to emigrate to Canada and to get the Canadian citizenship. Then the last one is TEF Quebec, that is to immigrate to Quebec. So our main focus in this video will be TEF Canada. Who can write TEF Canada is an important question, because if you are a beginner or you've been learning French from the past 2-3 months, then you should not appear for the exam. You must have an upper intermediate level to appear for TEF Canada. That means you should have a level equivalent to DELF B2. Now for this purpose, I would like to make a little diversion to explain you what are these DELF levels in French. The French Embassy or the Ministry of Education in France issues diplomas to validate your French learning internationally. These diplomas are called as DELF and DALF, spread across 6 levels beginning from elementary to advanced. On the screen you will find what these levels are and their correspondence with the TEF CLB scores. So to achieve a significant CRS score in TEF exam, you need to have a level equivalent to DELF B2, which is an upper intermediate level, which makes you reach a CLB 7. It is highly important to check your French level before appearing for TEF Canada. You must make it a point that you have attained an upper intermediate level, which is acquired after 600 hours of French learning as per the DELF standards. Now, before talking about how to prepare for the exam and how much time is needed, I want you to first familiarize yourself with the pattern of the test. It's quite similar to the IELTS exam, as in listening, reading, writing, and speaking. All 4 parts are there in the TEF Canada test. And there is no negative marking. There's no pass or fail. It's just that you need to get a significant score in order to achieve your motive, that is CLB 7. all the questions of the test do not carry an equal weightage. Also, because in the test you have questions from all the different levels, from DELF A1 to C2. So there's a mix of questions which are there in the test. And you can check this through mock tests which are available online. I'm going to give you the links in a while. So let's talk about the first part, that is the speaking test, which is about 15 minutes. There are two sections in the speaking test. Section A, which is a formal interaction between the candidate and the examiner. And the candidate gets 10 minutes preparation time for 5 minutes interaction with the examiner. The candidate is required to ask some 10 questions about a product, service, or an activity. For section B, you get 10 minutes of preparation time and it lasts for about 10 minutes. Again, it's an interaction, but an informal one with the examiner, wherein the situation is you have to convince your friend to either buy a product, use a service, or get into an activity. The listening test lasts for 40 minutes and it is organized in 4 sections with 60 questions. So each section is based on a different topic, as in section A talks about matching the illustrations, section B is a listening of a short message, section C is a listening on long messages, and section D is recognizing and telling the difference between similar sounds. The reading part is for 60 minutes, which has 50 questions organized into different 4 sections. For the writing part of TEF Canada, you have 60 minutes divided into 2 sections and 2 topics are to be covered. For example, section A, you have to write an 80 words news article wherein the beginning of the news article is given and you have to complete it. And for section B, a situation or a sentence from a magazine is given and you have to write your viewpoint for 200 words. How to prepare for TEF Canada is quite a crucial question, and it depends entirely on what level you are when you intend to appear for TEF Canada test. If you have already acquired an upper intermediate level, that is equivalent to DELF B2, you are good to go. You only need 3 to 4 weeks prior the test date to acquaint yourself with the exam pattern and follow the strategies. If you have never done French or you've been learning French from a while, then make sure that you have completed those 600 hours of French learning so that you've reached an upper intermediate level. If you are a complete beginner and have never learned French and planning to write TEF Canada at a shortest possible time, then it will take you at least 8 to 9 months with binge studying. That means religious French studying for over 3 hours each day. Only then it's possible to write the TEF Canada exam. I can propose a study plan which has helped many people who wanted to do TEF within a period of 8 to 9 months, and they were able to achieve the desired significant CLB 7. But there are many constraints to it. You have to do binge studying. You have to study religiously for that with a proper pattern and a strategy and resources as well. If you are taking your French lessons from an expert or from a recognized institute, make sure that you're following an intensive pace of at least 3 hours each day and following the DELF pattern in order to acquire a level equivalent to DELF B2, so that you are all set to write your TEF exam in 9 months. And if you are studying on your own, then this plan can help you out. So first of all, wherever you are learning or you're learning on your own, you must make sure that you're working on your pronunciation. Pronunciation is quite important. you should work on the French phonetics part. You should get it right from the very beginning. That's the base for learning this language. You can check my YouTube videos on French phonetics. With the pronunciation, you must get the French basics right, which require learning the French grammar. So you should learn the French grammar in the right order. For this, I would propose you this book named Complete French Grammar by Annie Hemingway. It's a wonderful book for autonomous study. This book gives a very clear and precise explanation of all the French grammar topics, and it's wonderful for autonomous study. While you're learning French grammar, download the application Duolingo. It supplements your grammar learning. There are such simple exercises that you get all the answers correct. It's designed in such a way that it boosts your confidence and you also improve your listening and pronunciation. For TEF, you must attack the grammar first to achieve the desired goal in the shortest possible time. So you must continue learning French grammar from the book Complete French Grammar. Once you're acquainted with the language, now is the time to use a textbook. And for this, I would propose you to check Edito A1. Begin with the first level of this book, that is Edito A1, followed by Edito A2 and then Edito B1. The level of this book is quite good and it's good for autonomous studying. There are other books as well, for example Alter Ego and Saison, but these are good for classroom studies. They are not good for self-study or autonomous studying. So Edito Méthode de Français should be your textbook. It's beautifully designed and it's just perfect. I have mentioned the link in the video description, so you can check it out. And to support your French learning in terms of improving your listening and vocabulary, you can consult these two wonderful websites. The first one is tv5monde.com and the other one is rfi.fr. The links are mentioned in the description. They are very nice for supporting your French learning. So once you've got all the right resources with you, continue studying every day for at least 3 hours. Duolingo, grammar, and the textbook Edito. All these three should be used every day. Try to find a study partner because it's quite important to communicate with somebody when you are learning a foreign language. A partner who has a superior level or is a native is really beneficial. There are many applications which can make you connect with native speakers. You can also join my French Tweets Telegram group. The link is shared in the video description. You can find here numerous French natives who are really nice and ready to help. And I would also suggest you to limit yourself with a limited number of applications, books and resources. Don't flood your computer with whatever is coming on your way, downloading everything possible. It will just make you confused. Just follow this simple study plan religiously for 3 hours every day and you will be there. Once you have finished the Duolingo trees and stories along with the grammar book and the textbooks till the level B1, repeat it 2 or 3 times. The level B1 of Edito is nearly equivalent to the B2 level because it really has good vocabulary and it makes you prepare for a level B2. So you have attained that much of level to write the TEF Canada exam. You have reached an upper intermediate level. But of course it depends from person to person. It depends on how much time you've spent. Now there are certain suggestions that I would like to give you. Try to find a study partner and whenever you are doing the textbook Edito, make notes with pen and paper. Use post-its. It helps you to quickly revise before the test. Also, parallelly try to finish the Duolingo trees and stories, and you don't have to repeat them. You just have to do it once. It just supplements your grammar learning and it's fun. It encourages you. It builds your confidence. You feel good about it. Once you have completed all three, Duolingo, Complete French Grammar and Edito textbook A1, A2 and B1, you can now move on to test specific preparation. So 3 weeks prior to the test date, you can consult mock tests for exam specific preparation, and to stimulate the exam experience, you can consult the website prepmyfuture.com. There are many mock tests wherein you can possibly check your scores, and you can also buy the modules here. It's a wonderful website. It really helps when you're preparing for TEF Canada. The link is in the video description, so you can check the website. You can also buy these 2 TEF specific books for sample tests to practice more. Practice your speaking with a qualified French teacher or an expert, because speaking and writing, these are the 2 parts which are a little competitive in the TEF exam. These are the 2 parts wherein you are judged on the basis of your grammar, structure and vocabulary used. So I'll do a quick recap of the study plan which can make you reach your goal in 9 months. First is you have to work on your pronunciation. Second, you have to follow the right grammar pattern. Third, along with Duolingo, work on your pronunciation and listening through TV5 and RFE. Consult the textbooks Edito. Find a study partner, preferably with a superior level. Practice spoken French with a native. So all this will make you achieve your goal, but it really needs rigorous studies for about 3 hours every day. Then only you would be able to acquire 600 hours of French learning. And you should make sure that you have attained a level near to DELF B2, which is an upper intermediate level. TEF Canada is conducted by CCIP, that is the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Paris. So for filling the form, you need to register at the nearest test center, which is Alliance Française. Alliance Française is an association of French embassy, which are the official test centers for TEF Canada. By visiting the website of Alliance Française, you can find the nearest test center and register online. There's a form which is provided by CCIP. So you have to fill this form and then submit it prior to the test date. The cost for the electronic version of this test, that is ETEF Canada, is INR 18,500 plus GST. If you talk about the validity of this test, then TEF Canada is valid for 2 years. Now let's quickly check the difference between ETEF Canada and the paper-based TEF Canada test. If we analyze the electronic version of TEF Canada and the paper-based version of TEF Canada, I would personally suggest you to go for the ETEF one, because the listening part is much more clearer and practical to do, because you do not have to flip pages as you do in the paper-based. So it saves you a lot of time, and you don't really have to catch up with the conversation while flipping through the pages. So I believe ETEF Canada is a wise option to appear for the exam. Even the reading part, because you have the side by side questions and the passages, so it really saves a lot of time. So I believe that ETEF is any day better to take. Well, if we talk about the importance of TEF Canada in the entire immigration process, then for French score as a second language, you would get an additional 30 points plus 12 points for CLB 7, which makes a significant 42 points. And also you can max out your score to 54 if you are a singleton with a CLB 9 and 52 if you have a spouse. There can be many situations when your CRS score is going low because of your age or not having a sibling in Canada, etc. So it's like a gift if you have learned this language, because this can only improve your CRS score. And there's a good news also that in a recent news release on the IRCC's website, the Minister of Immigration of Canada has announced that there's going to be an increase in the CRS points for being bilingual from additional 30 points to 50. So which will give a big push to the entire CRS score. So stay tuned to French Tweets, because in the upcoming videos you'll be seeing how to score a CLB 9 in TEF Canada. Merci pour regarder cette vidéo. Thank you for watching this video. À la prochaine. See you next time.